Kennedy. And the people were happy. They said the pilot and crew couldn't have been better.
Yeah.
But the 3.5-hour flight turned into 28 hours. These were some nice people, because they may have been arresting me.
You kind of wish that they had, I'm sure they all wished that they had just gotten stranded in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
Like, I always feel like, why can't the engine ever have trouble in the warm area?
Yeah.
It always like, we're always almost out of fuel, or there's engine trouble when it's cold, not when it's warm.
But the crazy thing is, if you went to the Dominican for vacation, that kind of ruined all your relaxation right there.
Right.
That was a wasted trip.
That is true.
I won a voucher.
Mark and I had a flight like that once with the kids, and we were flying out of Miami, and there was so many things that happened, and they made everybody get off the plane and then get back on the plane, get off the plane again. Then we had to switch to another plane, and that plane had engine trouble. And it was like 3 in the morning, and we were still trying to figure out if we were going to be able to make it home. I was texting you. I was like, you may need to get another host tomorrow. Remember? It was like crazy. And people were like, Kelly, we hope you're alerting the media to this outrage. And I was like, what? I'm just trying to get it.
I'm just trying to get it home.
And it's like one of those things where it's not their fault. They had engine problems with the plane. Would you want us to go up? I'd rather have them discover the engine trouble while we're here on the ground.
Yes, I agree with you.
Up there, where they're like, uh-oh, everybody, put on your mask.
And I usually have no trouble sleeping on planes.
Right.
Once I get on a plane, I don't care if I had a full night of sleep, I fall asleep on a plane. I don't know what it is. The hum of the engine, the comfort of my body just contouring to that seat. I don't know what it is.
What airline are you flying on? Here, this is me reclining. Ready? And I go, you know, I see what they're doing here. They've now leaned the seats forward so that when you sit upright, you think you're in a recline.
I think you're right. But they have, you know, you get some of those lay flat things that just go back, and I can't stay awake. Like, I am out like a light. But but I don't know what it was. I'd never take sleeping pills because I don't need them.
Right.
But on a flight from LA to New York, a red eye, I said, you know, I really need to sleep. I don't need to get on this plane and be up at any point. So I actually took Ambien before the flight. I figured I'd give it a little minute to kick in. And I get on the plane, and the second I get on, I get seated, I'm out like a light.
Right.
Well, it is the only flight I think I've ever been on, a red eye from LA, that got canceled. And all I remember, like, people going, sir, sir, sir. The flight's canceled, sir. You got to get off. There's nobody else on the plane. I'm just down. So I get up, and I have to get to the ticket, you know, thing to get a new flight. And I'm like, what is the next flight? I was like Leo DiCaprio. What was that movie, The Wolf of Wall Street? I was just like drooling and never had one since. I've never taken one since. I'll be on a flight wide awake. I just want, I'll either fall asleep naturally.
There's a flight attendant somewhere going, he seems so lively on TV.
When can I get on the next flight?
I've never taken a sleeping pill.
Don't do it on a flight.
I'm too afraid. Once I heard that people were, like, you know, operating motor vehicles and, like, they eat everything in their refrigerator, I go, no, that's not for me. No.
I was on a flight with Jay Glazer once.
Yeah.
And I think we're coming back from doing a show in Afghanistan. And he took a sleeping pill. And then when they woke him up, he had his feet in the guy next to him, his lap. Had his feet in the guy's lap. Yeah. And then they wake him up, and it's like, sir, you know, and the guy's just like, okay, cool. Wake him up again, his feet are back in the guy's lap, and the guy looks at him and says, you gotta be kidding me, right? But those things, Kurt Menefee from Fox, he was talking baby talk.
I don't do anything that impairs me like that. No.
So I think a lot of people are scared of him. I am.
I am too, you know, I'm too much of a control freak to actually see.
And if you've never taken one, oh boy.
Yeah, no, I told you I just had laughing gas for the first time not too long ago.
And it was good, wasn't it?
Well, in my mind, I thought I was carrying on completely lucid conversations, and Mark said I was sitting there just giggling like a baby.
Yeah. It's good. I solve all the world's problems on that stuff when I get my teeth cleaned. It's like, oh, man.
I know. I don't know why I thought I was having conversations. They were, you know, cleaning my teeth.
You were
But right.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. Okay, so I just want to talk about this. One of the families, one of the people, remember we had the 3 lottery winners, the mega billion-dollar lottery? Right, okay. So one of the couples, so one had revealed themselves. Now this is the second couple to reveal themselves, okay? They didn't tell anybody. They didn't even tell their families. So here they are. They won $530 million. The secret's out. They were very smart. They said they talked to a lawyer and set up a trust and like did all of this planning before they let the cat out of the bag because they just were afraid to afraid of, I guess, people crawling out of the woodwork and taking advantage of the situation. They live in Florida. They're from Long Island. Yeah. They're from, where are they? Mamaroneck? No. Islip. They're from Islip. Go Islip. Right. So now, here's the best part of the story, though. Okay, so that's fascinating. They won. We are happy for them, right?
Yes.
And I saw the press conference. They're like, what are you going to do with the money? And she's like, I don't know. Maybe I'll get a massage. And I was like...
Yeah. It's like they seem like really nice
people. So now they had a daughter who was married to this guy whose name is Joey Delgado. He's from Clifton, New Jersey, and they got divorced. And he's like, "Oh my God, I could have been rich." That's what he says. He's like, "I was pissed. I couldn't hit the mother load." I don't know if that's what he sounds like. I'm just assuming because I'm from New Jersey. So I'm in shock. I'm just blown away. They divorced 12 years ago. So I'm like, Joey, it's not too late to rekindle that love. Anyway, so yeah,
I'm sure he's trying.
Yeah, he's...
For the right reasons.
Yeah, for the right reasons.
For the right reasons. For love this time.
But regardless, that's still his in-laws' money. It's not his money anyway. Right. But I think they did a smart thing by waiting and putting everything in order. And but there's one more ticket that is not claimed yet in California.
Right.
The one in Chino Hills, California, and that's a lot of money. They didn't tell their kids.
No, they didn't tell their
until
kids.
A few days ago, a week ago.
No,
but how long could you sit on it?
I would sit on it.
For how long?
I don't know. I would sit on it. I wouldn't want my kids to think that they're wealthy or getting like a trust fund. I want them to like.
Well, my kids already think that, so we're good.
But I want them to go out and earn their own living. So I don't know that if I could keep it a secret and I didn't have to come forward, I don't know that I would come forward.
You know, my kids know they're going to have to earn a living.
No, I know that.
They know that.
Yeah, but people will tell them.
I'd be afraid that something would happen.
No, people will tell them. People will say to them, your parents won $500 million. What are you still doing in school? It's that helpful, you know, people are very helpful in that way.
I'm telling you right now, regardless, if I hit the mother load, you're still going to school, you're still getting a job, you're still taking care of yourself.
Yeah, okay.
I will help you, but you still have to do your own thing. Because, you know, the greatest thing is earning your own money.
Oh, I agree.
Like doing something or having some kind of value.
I agree.
That's the best thing in life. It's not even really about the money. It's just about doing your own thing and having your own life and kind of creating your own way. And I just hope that, you know, that is the case.
Having said that, I still think it would be fun to win $500 million.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Having earned my own...
It would be great.
Having earned my own living my entire life, I think it would be fun to have an extra $500 million hanging around.
But I'm telling you right now, I'm sitting on it.
Like, why is Mom still home this morning?
I'm telling you right now, I would sit on it about as long as it took me to figure out I won. What?
No, I would sit on it.
I'd be right in the middle of the street, butt naked. What you gonna do? $500 million.
I would sit on it.
Butt naked. I wouldn't care. Lock me up. I'll buy the jail.
Guess what?
Wow.
Guess what? Guess what? People would file lawsuits against you.
So what?
Oh
I'll pay you off.
I was upset. I was so upset. I was traumatized.
Oh, boy. Oh, it wouldn't be the first time I've heard that. Oh, boy. You know what? It's a big show today, everybody.
Kiefer Sutherland is here. That's right.
I don't know.
Is that one of mine?
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's a little too dark. And from the series Vikings, Travis Fimmel is here.
And we are in for such a treat, a performance by jazz singer Jasmine Sullivan.
Yeah, she has the #1 R&B record in the country. Very talented, big fan of hers. Now, you know what? Our dancer is over there. She's ready to go. Our coffee is covered. It is time to kick this party off with our Snow Wild Travel. Here we go.
Trivia dancers Kathy McCrory from Floral Park, Queens. One of the queens from Queens.
Kathy, you were taking it
Great
low,
job.
keeping it in the middle, taking it high. You had it all down. Taking it in circles? What? You're going now with your bad self. Let's say hello to Larry Cameron from Northern Cambria, Pennsylvania. Hello, Larry. How are you?
Oh, hi. Hi, Kelly.
Hey, you
Hey,
surprised
Larry.
you're talking to us?
Hey,
No.
that's a cool picture of you. Is that your very own snowmobile?
Yeah, it is.
Do you call them snow machines or snowmobiles?
We call them snowmobiles here.
Okay. Yeah, some people call them snow machines.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, out west, they call them snow machines. I'm telling you, it's... Thank you. Thank you very much.
She said in Morocco. They're really?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have a lot of snow in Morocco?
That's what I was wondering, too, but I wasn't going to say that. Hey, Larry, what do you do for a living out there in Pennsylvania?
Well, I've been a DJ for 35 years.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Like, what's your specialty? Like, you mean like radio, or you have a company?
Oh, I have a company.
Oh, well, what's it called? Let's give it a shout out.
It's Jukebox Express.
Hey, everybody. You do like weddings and stuff? Weddings?
Weddings, yeah.
Now,
Mostly weddings.
Now, do you specialize in any particular type of music?
Just whatever's popular, people can dance to.
Uh-oh, I like your style,
Do people
man.
still request the Macarena constantly?
Yeah, all the time.
Really?
Really crazy. It's like,
Gelman knows how to do that one.
Gelman just is doing the Macarena right over here, off camera.
All right, well, you know what? We're going to spin the wheel and see what you're playing for. Hopefully, you have a nice trip. Wow, what a
This is
trip.
a nice prize, the Fairmont Royale Pavilion in Barbados. Okay, it's Royal. I don't know. I want to say Royale. 7 days and 6 nights in a deluxe oceanfront room. What? Now listen to this. It includes breakfast and dinner plus a daily afternoon tea. So fancy, Gelman. This trip is provided in part by Hotels.com. It's a prize valued at $7,500. You have 20 seconds and only one guess, Larry. Good luck.
You ready, Larry?
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 I'm here.
Oh,
Larry, I promise, stay with us for about 25 seconds, man. All right, here we go. On yesterday's show, we talked with Derek Huff. What acting legend did Derek say he got to dance with? What acting
Harrison
legend?
Ford.
No. He got a chance to dance with Dick Van Dyke, who is 90 years old now. It's okay, my friend.
yeah.
The audience is just upset for you.
So weird, the audience is applauding. I can't tell what you're applauding. Listen, Larry, you're still going to get a great prize. You and a lucky member of our studio audience will each receive $500 in movie tickets from Fandango. That's great. So please pick a number between 1 and 235.
I'm going to pick 40 because my wife and I are going to have our 40th anniversary this year.
Did you say 40?
40.
40. 40.
40. My man. Everybody stay right there when we come back. Kiefer Sutherland is here with
Still ahead on live, a performance by Jasmine Sullivan from Vikings, Travis Fimmel. Coming up next, Kiefer Sutherland.
And we have some other exciting news. We want to announce that platinum-selling artist Andy Grammer will be doing a very spectacular opening number with the pros from Dancing with the Stars for our After Oscar show. So
Big.
that was great last year when they did the opening number.
Yeah.
I mean, really, the dancing is amazing.
Is that when we came out of the floor?
Yes.
Yeah, that was so weird because I remember specifically not paying attention when the man was telling us what was happening because I don't know.
We were up all night.
We were up all night, so I wasn't paying attention. And all of a sudden, the floor starts moving up, and I'm like, what's happening? and then there was fire everywhere.
Yeah.
We were ducking, and they were like, don't duck, and we ducked. Anyway, I digress. Let's get to the superstars, okay? Here comes the Emmy-winning star of 24, one of our favorite guests. Please welcome the very charming and super talented Kiefer Sutherland.
Welcome back. Yes, definitely.
I always forget how fit you are.
Thank you.
Super fit. Now, I know you're a big Peyton Manning fan, right? So you must be thrilled with the results.
It was a good year.
Yes.
It was a good year. I think he's been such a great ambassador to the game, and as have you.
Thank you.
And I just think he's conducted himself with great dignity. And so for me, I was really happy to see him win a second Super Bowl.
Have you ever met him?
I presented him with an award. A Lifetime Achievement Award and Best Athlete of the Year, and said hello, and he was really nice. Normally after that kind of circumstance, people get swept away and everything, and he made a point of saying hello. I've just always thought he was a cool guy.
He was just trying to jockey for a role in one of your movies.
Yeah, sure.
I know what he was doing. And, you know, I'm asking this question for everybody. Are you sure you're not returning to 24?
I've learned enough over the last few years to not say never.
Okay.
And, you know, we were never going to do a season 9. When we finished after the 8th season, I said we were done. So I'm going to just say we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's giving us hope.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, but the new show is actually, I've Howard Gordon, obviously, he and I have worked together for 10 years, and he showed me the script, and we had conversations about it. It's really cool.
Is it?
And yeah, I'll be the first person to watch it, and I think it's going to be a great show.
Did you expect,
the new
though,
one.
to go?
Yeah.
But did you expect to go and do another show, another series?
I think we've always talked about it, and in fact, from the very first season that I was doing, I've always said that I thought the show itself was really the star. The idea is fantastic, and so I think it can go on for a very long time. And I think they've got an amazing cast, and it's really well written. So I'm very excited to see it.
Oh, great.
All right. Well, you know, we're gonna take a quick break. And when we come back, we want to talk to you about how it is to finally work with your father, which is amazing. It took this long.
I know. Star of Forsaken, which is a film you were just talking about. You saw it last night.
Kept me up last night.
Right, and it's a Western.
Yes.
And this is the first time you are starring opposite your father, Donald Sutherland.
I've wanted to do this for 30 years, and it's embarrassing to say that my career's actually been 30 years. That's an acknowledgement already. Yeah, it's something he's an actor that I've wanted to aspire to be, and most of my contemporary friends and actors have wanted to be an actor like that. It's something I've wanted to do my whole life, and we finally got the opportunity, and it was an experience of a lifetime.
Did you learn anything about your dad from spending that much time on the set together that you didn't know, or?
No, it's funny. We both went into this as two actors. I mean, we've been asked a lot of questions, and one that keeps coming up is, you know, did we get closer? No, we were close to begin with. We were close going into it. The one thing that I did walk away from was I didn't grow up with my dad. I grew up with my mom, and we didn't spend as much time together as either one of us would have liked. And I remember growing up as a kid thinking, well, you know, we didn't get to go to baseball games together, we didn't go on fishing trips together, and all of a sudden, 30 years later, my dad rapped 2 days before I did. And as he was driving away, it dawned on me that we just spent 8 weeks together, working 6 days a week, 14 hours a day, and then spending evenings together. And we both made something that we both love, which is film. And it beat any fishing trip I could ever have had.
Oh,
So
you're going to make me cry. That is so great.
And like I said, it kept me up watching last night, and you two are both remarkable.
Well, thank
All
you.
the respect in the world for both of you. And we're going to take a look at a clip. Now, in this clip, your father, who is a preacher, is he wants to know why you're filled with so much anger.
Yes.
We're going to take a look at Kiefer Sutherland in Forsaken.
All through the war, I kept asking myself, where was God? Where was he at Shiloh and Seven Pines, where men lay dead and dying? All good men, God-fearing men. They just lay there, begging for some small act of mercy on his behalf. And then it finally dawned on me. There ain't no God.
There is no God?
All I'm saying is if there was ever a time the man needed God, it was then. And trust me, he wasn't there. If you're expecting God to save you, he ain't gonna.
Most men came out of that war wanting nothing more to do with killing. But not you. You went looking for it. God is not responsible for the life you choose.
I did not choose it.
So good.
Powerful. Now you see why it kept me up last night. The movie is Forsaken. It opens tomorrow in theaters and video on demand. Very talented Kiefer Sutherland, everybody. You look gorgeous. Good to see you, brother.
Hi. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Do you know that you were here exactly 1 year ago today?
Calm down, ladies.
I don't know.
This is your 1 year anniversary of being on our show.
Wow, very
How
good.
about that?
We have some video from the last time you were here, actually, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Look at
You actually, we almost didn't recognize you with the thicker beard. And you look very shy when you walk out, by the way. But I want to ask the
I hate
audience.
this stuff. It's so nerve-wracking.
But I want to ask the audience, because all the women are going, woo, woo, do you prefer more beard or less beard? Let's do it. All right? So hold on. Okay, more beard. Less beard.
Shirt or no shirt? Just kidding. Travis, just kidding. Calm down.
The last time you were here, though, you had a funny story how people on the street thought you were homeless because of the beard, your look.
Yeah, that happened a few times. Yeah, I actually made some money. And now I got to get a job because I don't have a beard. So.
You also had to shave your head for Vikings, yeah?
Yeah, and I never got good at it. It was like I must have shaved it 300 times, but...
You had to shave it yourself?
Yeah, I
Do
did.
they have like a person in there?
No, I'd rather just get the work and go straight to set, but
Yeah.
I'd do it in the shower. But it was like I'd killed people in the shower. There's so much blood. I was never good at it.
You got to
You
be
would nick
careful.
your head
Yeah,
in
and
the
I
head.
stole the white towels from the hotel.
Yeah.
And I ended up having to get black towels because it looked like a murder scene every day in my bathroom, you know?
Does your family still live on that big farm?
Yeah,
like
they're
a
still there.
huge, like 5,500 acres, right?
Yeah, I just got back from there. Yeah, I love it.
So when you go home, do they put you to work?
Yeah.
Really?
I still get my allowance, $10.
You still get your allowance.
Yeah, a week.
$10, what do you have to do for $10 a week?
Oh, this year I just did a lot of fencing, actually. I was only there for a month, but I love it. That's my
I love that
happy
your
place.
parents are paying you allowance. People on the street are giving you money. It's like you're a money finder.
Yeah.
Really great. I'm sick of Travis. You could hit the lottery.
Well, you know, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, you're going to tell us about a Revenant moment that you had on the set of Vikings. So
That's a scene from Vikings, of course. It sort of explores the Dark Ages, right?
Yes.
And who do you play?
I play Ragnar. He becomes a king, and this season, I think every single character betrays him. So I'm not a very good leader, I don't think.
Well, you know, season 3 ended with an extraordinary battle in Paris.
Yeah.
So what's in store for this season, season 4?
Well, this season, I think it's the best. Everybody always says that the next season's the best one, but we got a bit more of a budget. There's magical sets and that, and it's, I'm really proud of it. And we've got some great new actors, a couple of Finnish fellas, Peter and Jasper, and it's really exciting. I'm happy for everybody involved.
And your son in this show, he has a Revenant moment.
Yeah.
What happened to him?
Ludwig. He fights a bear. Yeah, so he went to Canada and done that. I was very jealous. It'd be great to play with a big bear, wouldn't it?
Would it?
They use a real bear?
Yeah. I was friendly though.
A friendly bear.
Friendly bear, yeah.
I run into those all the time.
Yeah.
They had a big electric fence around it. He's that friendly, but.
But you would do that? You do your own stunts on the show? Do you do all of your own things?
Yeah, well, it's all choreographed.
But you would fight with a bear?
I'll give it a little cuddle.
You learn something new here every day.
Well, I tell you what, you don't have to cuddle a bear in this audience. There are a lot of other people who volunteer.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that. But, hey, thank you for coming back, man. Always good to see you. Vikings returns for season 4 tonight at 10 p.m. on History. Very talented Travis Fimmel, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big news in the inbox. Donna Barber from Carthage, New York says, I was prescribed Ambien. She fell over a glass coffee table, woke up in the morning with a large bruise on her leg. She ordered QVC jewelry, didn't remember ordering it. She was gaining weight, didn't know why. And she would go downstairs in the middle of the night and make popcorn, fix a bowl of cereal, spill it in the bed, have M&Ms in the bed.
Wow.
Doctor finally took her off of the Ambien.
Yeah, I think that was a good idea.
Right.
Very good idea. Now, Christian from Ohio said, my 6-year-old daughter's home from school today because she's sick, and we're watching your show in the living room, and she has her back turned for a moment when Kelly said, vote for us, no school on Fridays. And they said her daughter turned and said, wait, what? And turned around with the most amazing smile of joy. She then asked, are they real?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
We are real. We are real people. Hey, Christian Ladner from Brantford, Ontario, Canada says, my 7-month-old twins, Alex and Emma, watch you guys every morning after nonstop crying since 7 a.m. They finally settled in to watch Host Chat.
Well, we kind of got a captive audience
Yeah. It's kind of like watching Gelman and Art.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you guys a bouncy thing to sit in. Yeah.
And Lisa Elmer from Lords Valley, Pennsylvania said, who is in the pictures in the gold frames behind Michael's left shoulder? Let's see here. What do we have? Let me grab them.
Oh, they're glued down. Okay, rip those off.
Take it out of my check, Gelman. Well, this one is the First Lady, Flotus.
Flotus!
Hanging out with us at the White House at the Easter egg roll.
Easter egg roll.
Yeah.
Which is a very nice picture. I like that picture.
Yeah, good picture.
And this is us at our after Oscars show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah.
That when we came out of the floor?
That's when we came out of the floor.
That's when we came out of the floor nearly.
And that's why we both look very surprised. Like, what's going on?
Hey, we're going to announce the winner of our Time to Shine movie line contest tomorrow, so you're not going to want to miss that.
Yes.
You can still vote for your favorite on our website, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.